Okay, so for part 2 I have to complete a few things I was talking about in the last video. Okay, to start off, like this, which I will leave in the description, the link, is the all the how do I say it in English? Like the pages that Drashed wrote on the Google Documents, so you can check this out. And it even has oh wait, I think he added a few, yeah, struts instructions on how to get certain items somewhat consistently, and how to do that with even which character. So the other thing I wanted to clarify, because I mentioned it but I didn't really get to the what I was thinking on, was that when I was saying that somehow it seems that the Wumpas reflect the structure of the RAM, it's because for example, if I take this the Wumpas here, I manipulate Tiny Arena Relic Race, if I'm not wrong. I will test now. But so it's like Tiny Arena, Turbo Truck, Awards, and then it's, I think it resets at some point, or even no, after that it goes like you manipulate stuff that's over the award table, and you can even, like, given the right circumstances, change the character you're using for adventure mode, which is like basically attached to the award addresses in RAM. Now to about the stuff I was mentioning now, so let's go here. As you can see, Tiny Arena changed. Whoops. This will always give Turbo Truck. Same for the other Wumpa under that one. Or not. Yeah, because I didn't have the confirmation award. It disappeared. Yep. Turbo Truck. Huh, this time it gave me Turbo Truck Platinum. What if I change this? Engine Labs Gold. Now, about the relic race, the relics, one thing I have to mention is that if I win a platinum, like yeah, Polar Pass now, the thing is that the game doesn't count it properly. What I mean by that is that when you win a relic race, even first attempt a platinum, let's say, the game awards you the sapphire, the gold, and the platinum all at the same time, even if you, as I said, just won a platinum first attempt. And the game basically counts the sapphire before all the gold, and I mean the platinum doesn't add the percentage, but the gold does before those. So getting relics this way without getting sapphires as well is useless, at least for speedruns, because it doesn't add the percentages to the game completion. So yeah, obviously we're manipulating one address at a time here, and that's why it's only because we are not like telling the game we won the relic race, so it triggers all the 3 awards. It just like changes the value to, you don't have the award to, you have it now. Oxide Star, actually. So it's like let's see, technically we already beat Oxide once. Yeah. And about the instructions, you'll see in the link that Drashed provide in his doc. All of this refers to this thing specifically, at least that I know of. So like you go here, and hopefully we're more speed, but yeah. Like you respawn and you can like respawn with like the back camera or like watching from behind like this, etc. And you can the instruction tells everything. Like if you have to start with a boost, you have to arrive like drifting in some way. No, not drifting, I guess, but like still holding X, or like if you have to just hold the cross. And yeah, unfortunately I didn't see any consistent stuff for characters like Crash, so there's no way I can replicate any of what's listed there, at least for Crash. Maybe there's like consistent stuff, but I mean, for the sake of speedruns, I don't think anyone is gonna use Crash. So okay, yeah. Okay, before I get no, actually, you know what, this is like a bit more technically advanced and more gibberish, so we'll get to another part. Now if I quit and exit to map, you'll see that the crystal challenge disappears. Obviously we are exiting to map while being in a crystal challenge, so it doesn't matter if it's not a legit crystal challenge. The same happens if you quit normally from like Rampage Ruins, so yeah, you lose it. Now I'm wondering if no, I don't have another save state. Okay, so I guess I'll have to quickly redo it. Thinking of something. No, I guess I will still use for now this saved file. Whoops, almost forgot. I could change the address up there, but I wanna make everything legit. So let's go ahead and do that. Quit. Reload the game. Now about the fourth slot that I was mentioning in the previous video, when you do the crystal glitch and then reload the saved game, and they don't have to be like with the same character or named the same way, it will happen anyway. The game doesn't update like when you move like from this spot, or I don't even think you have to go over it. It just like loads, at least before you refresh it, as I did in the previous video, the saved file with more stuff unlocked, if you want to say it like that. Like, yeah, I'll just like redo it really quickly to check that I'm not even going with the cursor over that saved file. Yep, just clicking. Yeah, there it is. So let's say I was in a hub now, and the fourth slot was like a slot where I had like the 0 percentages, 0 trophies, etc. And like Coco Park was locked. As I said the last time, but I guess I wasn't really clear, you can like go on the green desktop, or if you have the chance to join a warp and exit, but that only fixes the like how do I say it, not candy, like only this like graphical stuff that it won't stay. That's the point. You just have to like join a warp or a change hub and then come back so that it reloads the stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll point out the load zones for each swapping hubs in the when I cover like the door skip properly. Oh yeah. So it's better to first like go to a green desktop and then change hub, or just directly don't mess up your runs with the 4th slot. Just keep in mind what it does. So, about the other tracks giving manipulation, let's take a few save states here. As we can see from here, I think, okay, yeah. Coco Park mainly gives raw tubes, token, and relics if you mash circle or cross when you win the award. Basically, when you have to give confirmation to exit the race. Other tracks give, like you can see here, Dragon Mines. It's really well explained. Can give the purple gem or Skull Rock token depending if you wait to give confirmation to exit the race, like when winning, post the first winning panoramic camera, etc. And yeah, it's mainly the purple gem, Skull Rock token, or in Sewer Speedway case, the purple tokens, at least for now. But yeah, the only unusual from all this stuff seem to be like a Coke Park for some reason. Some tracks like Castle don't give anything, and Crash Cove as well. Crash Cove doesn't even like manipulate any address at all. Like the other tracks do give you a token and like you manipulate something, but Crash Cove doesn't do any of that. Never, at least again from what it seems. Now, just to adapt the Coco Park thing really quick. I guess Coco Park is convenient because it has Wumpas. Okay, so I just have like to mesh really fast. Okay, and you can see Tubes token. Now that can't be always the case. You can win like Gold Relic, as the doc says, Sapphire. You can get the Platinum, but again, as I said at the start, it's not even worth it if you don't have the Sapphire first. And it seems to only give Rose Tubes awards for some reason. Are they even close? Like on the game data? Where is it? Coco Park? No, it's not. They're not even close. I don't know. But where? Let's go where all of this started. So when I first like found the storage glitch thingy, I mean I was aware of that you could like press start and then give confirmation the next frame. I tried to do that this stuff in time trial, but I never got anything. So I just wrapped my head around it recently when the door skip was found. And yeah, first it was tested with bosses and then with races standard like this. So you'll see what I mean. Okay, let's first go to the save state that doesn't have anything. You can see that there's no crystal challenge. This is the save state I first took when I started the first video. So there's nothing fancy here. I just restarted the console basically. And yeah, you see like Tiger Temple, time trial, Dingo. Everything normal. Now, if I take this, Tiger Temple time trial changed this, the address of this value, 5, which is the ID of Dingo, in this case, to the, which is in hexadecimal, I think, 13. and that's penta. So let's say we quit and actually check that. Yeah, exactly. So you can, like, I got it on Mednafen, like playing like randomly the game for speedruns. Even Oxide can appear here. That's just like an example of how wide the range of manipulation is, because as I said, you can even change like the adventure mode characters itself. The full extent of this glitch is not known at all. Yeah. But in Papus Pyramid case, at least it seems, again, no proof from the actual code, so take that. But it seems to always manipulate that specific address to change specifically from 5 to 13. What else? What else? Let me think. Okay, that's out the way. Trying to think. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess like I can show. I mean, the doc that I'm going to post in the comments. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I guess I can show another one, because in Coco Park case you have to like really give confirmation fast, but here it doesn't really matter. For example, you can wait, you can do all sorts of stuff, but it's always going to be Skull Rock token. And like, even if you have Dingo Canyon CTR token, it doesn't matter, because that's not what it's being like, what's letting us manipulate the RAM. So even if you get that from the glitch, it doesn't stop you from keep doing it. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, you can do it like it can be done like on Dragon Mines for the purple gem, mystery caves, etc., all in the doc. There's no need for me to try each one. Okay, yeah, I think I can start to go into the gibberish, because this stuff is not researched at all, and I'm confident in it can give like a very weird results. Like, it probably will give more exploits in the future, but yeah. Okay, so let's say that now we store the option menu. So start and cross the next frame. Let's take a few save states. Now there's a few ways I can do this. Basically, I have to fail getting an award, and like when you have to just like use the back camera to actually trigger the award. But it's not super consistent, like doing it here, because yeah, you know. So for now, let's like do it on Woompas that almost always fail, or at least are really flashy. That's the point. If the Woompa seem to roll a lot the RAM, that's good for this purpose. So, nope. Yep, that's what I mean. Okay. Now, basically, the first time I pressed cross, I guess I can do it like a little bit slower. Yes, you see? I pressed cross when it was like flashing, so it was a frame where it wasn't on screen. And now it came back and I actually won. But I still can't press cross. I will eventually when it comes back, but if I do this, okay, yes. So the way you do that is just, yeah, maybe let me just cover this first. It's alright, it's super simple. So you can see from my inputs up here, if I press L1 and R1, I can't give inputs to move in the menu. And that's because to allow like the player to unlock cheats, codes, to unlock cheats in general, or like characters and whatever. So I can't go up or down. Now, if you do this like on menus, oh, actually you can move here. That's interesting, but you can't move here. So technically you can give like confirmation to exit here, and you will give both inputs, but you'll get this, which I don't think is gonna be useful in the future. Like, yeah, sure, but it's cool, but yeah, I mean, I guess you can like join back how do you say it? This, and then just exit the crystal challenge without doing once again the frame perfect thing. But again, I mean, that's it. You can just like quit eventually. What's cool seems that like okay, yes, you can store that because you press like R1 and L1 and press circle, and you don't enter the option menu, but you still quit the race by saying yes. So if I won like a trophy or a boss key, I could still exit that race and win the actual award and keep this menu. So, and this seems to be super weird and gives a lot of different stuff. Like, for example, now it just like respawned me back here. But if I press like exit to map, it brings me back into sort of a mix for like arcade mode and trophy race, because I'm first place, as you can see. And if I win this race, the game crashes. So yeah, I don't know if I think I can exit, but if you win, the game crashes. Yeah, it should like let me exit. Okay. No, I can still go back into the race. Oh no, not this one actually, because it will bring up this prompt. So this basically deletes what I had and doesn't let me do this. Damn. But you can use it on like yeah, see, this is a normal CTR. On like trophy, when you have to like just get a trophy, for example, on Blizzard Bluff, and normally you can't press start immediately when you're like the race is playing the cutscene. So if you press restart, when you're gonna see, it's basically you're gonna both be in the race and not be in the race, because checkpoints and progression values are not going to work. And sometimes the AI goes crazy and like is super fast. At least on Dingo Canyon, maybe not here. But yeah, no, see, here seems like a standard. On Dingo Canyon it goes nuts. And yeah, you can't win the race because you're never gonna finish one lap, because the progression and checkpoint value aren't working. You can do all the crazy shortcuts on the other tracks, but again, it's because the mask won't pick you up because of the checkpoint and progression value. Yep. And you're always going to be first anyway, even if the AI surpasses you. Things change when you... Even when you trigger like the mask hints, or when you open doors, you can do like what happens if I press exit now? Does it bring me to like the first warp, which is Blizzard? Not even sure, for real. No, yeah. And sometimes like you can like keep falling and eventually you get warped somewhere. Yeah, this is what I mean. And if you like do this while a cutscene is playing, the game like does really crazy stuff. Let me try to restart if I go out the hub. Obviously, the way I'm allowed to drive and not actually press restart or exit to map is done by holding L1 and R1 and then pressing cross. So that way now I'm not giving like any confirmation. I can press the other buttons. But yeah. Yeah, no, this is a thing. A thing, actually. I think this, like, spawns you somewhere. I'm not sure. Maybe. What was that? Don't remember, actually, so I'll have to see. Yeah, see, the first available warp, which is this. Which is obviously a CTR challenge and both the trophy. Okay, what else? I tried to, like, trigger some of this stuff before the prompt for CTR challenge or relic race triggers, but they didn't seem to do anything. So you can, you can, like, do this, and you get this. So now I think you can join a race. I'm not sure, but let me see. Yeah, no, this happens, and all as before, it deletes the stuff. You see the keys and trophies, but I think that's just because VRAM is supposed to, like, show from this, so they just get refreshed when you enter the race. Now, if you press exit to map, I think it should bring you, like, in the race. And if you, like, change hub and then go back to that green desktop, the restart and exit to map won't work the same way. So yeah. And as before. I guess I can try to win this race and see what happens. If I recall correctly, the game will crash. And if it doesn't crash, when you are on the podium, at least as far as I know, there is no way to skip the podium animation, like keep this saved file game submenu and go over that podium animation, because the L1 and R1 thing doesn't seem to work unless you completely exit this submenu. Now you can obviously, like, save and load the game while being here, but it doesn't really do anything. I mean, you are not winning, you don't have like anything different here in terms of awards, and if you press load, it just, like, loads you back into the hub like it would normally if you load the game. Now if you want to, like, save the game and keep this till the podium, it's kinda jank, because you kinda have to do a frame perfect thing when you try to replicate the behavior the game applies, for example, when you win a relic race and it saves your high score. And you'll see what I mean here. Let me take a few save states for backup. Okay. I am definitely going to fail this, because this is not easy. Or maybe not, I don't need to save. You can save, but if you save, it's pretty messy right there. Yeah, it crashes. Yeah, no, I mean, yes, it does crash. Okay. So you have to actually save and try to do this. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't it at all. It's going to crash. But I guess if someone wants to replicate this behavior, it's a good thing I'm, like, trying it live. Let me speed up the game. No, it was too early. Wait, oops, yeah. Oops. Too early, I think. It's like, I think it's, like, really frame perfect or something. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Maybe that was it. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, you have to do this the boring way. Okay, let's see. I'm actually looking at the frames here to have a general idea of when this disappears. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to press cross first. Yeah. No, wait, maybe not. Because if I give... yeah, no, I have to do that before it comes back. Okay. Nope. So 29,028. Okay, so it's 28. So if I press it now, yeah, no, I exit it, so it's not good. What about like 26? Nope. 24. Yeah, no, that was too late probably. Yeah. Okay, 22. Too late. But hey, I gotta check. Like 18 maybe? How did I do it? That like I did it like randomly the first time, so no, not 20. What am I doing? Is it 20 or something? If it doesn't work, I have no idea how I did it one time. Yeah, I mean, so it's a frame perfect thing because you are like replicating how the game saves the game like a high score and then proceeds to exit. So you're like being on sync. I don't know if it makes somewhat sense. I think it does, but yeah. And as far as I know, most of the stuff crashes when you join warps like this. I mean, with the save file. I remember clearly like joining another race with another save file and actually being able to load or save. And the way this could be like super helpful is because if I go into like Crystal Challenge and then load the game, I don't have to do like the whole exit thing to the main menu and I'll still store the Crystal Challenge. So that's a huge time save. But maybe I like corrupted something or maybe I have like too many save files and for some reason when I do it like on this save file it crashes. I clearly remember doing it and oh yeah, see? I don't know, I like the other time it crashed. Yeah, so now if I do this, I'll have once again the Crystal Challenge and I don't have to exit to the main menu. Now, I don't know if it's faster because you have to like do that when you win an award, go back to the green desktop, trigger this, then yeah, you know what I mean, but hey, it's a thing. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but this way seems something's off because the time is 1:25 and normally I think it's 3 minutes with the other way the Crystal Challenge has been stored till now. Because let's say I pick okay, yeah, let's do it from the beginning and actually go on Tiger Temple. Oops, this is probably I mean, I guess if it's too long, I'll just like cut it without saying, okay, I'll continue the next video. I'll just like split them and upload them at the same time as 2 separate videos. Or not, I don't know. I should have stopped earlier, I guess. Okay, so this is the first time we will like started back from the save state 0. Okay, so and, I just did the first crystal challenge to actually check if the timer is different with this crystal challenge. Or maybe it's just like a Tiger Temple thing and I never noticed. Oh yeah, just to make sure, let's use the proper, okay. Okay, CTR challenge. Yeah, see? It's 3 minutes. And when I did it like the second time, obviously I didn't take save state. Oh no, yeah, I did. Okay, nice, at least. This time is 1:25, which is super weird. So it's the second time I'm triggering it in-game without exiting. It seems different because it's like 81 instead of 80, like 081 instead of 080. I wonder if anything changes like in a truck, like I don't know. I'm not going to Dingo Canyon because that's already not consistent, and it wouldn't be a good way to check if there's something actually consistently different from the glitch. So I guess like Pyramid is a good example. Okay, so the speaking of vague game modes, the first part of the first byte, that's usually 0 when we are in a crystal challenge, is 8 because that's for boss races. The other 8 is for crystal challenges, and I think this one is for adventure, but it doesn't really matter. When you are in a relic race, I think I said that before, I don't know, it's like 0.4 instead of 0.8 for crystal challenges. So my guess is that that's the reason, because it's not working, because relic races are so fragile when trying to store them, like in Slight Coliseum. And because we are like using storage from the crystal challenge, but I really am. That's a wild guess, and I'm not sure at all. Okay, yeah, let's see if actually it manipulates the same thing. Yeah, it does. Okay, so the timer is different for some reason. I have really no idea. Okay, well, this is all for the second and or third video, and yep,